What's happening, Crypto Fam? Happy Monday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning, right, legitimately a few days ago, missed it, 4 days ago, Bitso, they made an announcement on Twitter. In Bitso, we like to build bridges. Today we build a digital bridge between Mexico and Argentina. Like our users in Mexico, we want Argentines to enjoy simple, global, and transparent financial services. Welcome, Argentina. More reach, more expansion. However, people really want to say it. I've spoke about this the last few videos I've done, spoke about it live over the weekend. The reach of the Internet of Value going, starting with remittance and cross-border payments. So the XRP remittance network is expanding to Latin America. In Latin America is this Ripple partner launching crypto corridors in Argentina. San Francisco-based Ripple says it plans to launch a significant expansion of its XRP remittance platform in Latin America this year. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has said the company is testing its crypto-based remittance network called On-Demand Liquidity in both Brazil and Argentina. Now, the new move from the crypto exchange and a Ripple partner Bitso could help make XRP remittances in Argentina a reality. Bitso, the largest crypto exchange in Mexico, announced its expansion in Argentina on Twitter that I just read. In Bitso, we like to build bridges. Today, we build a digital bridge between Mexico and Argentina. Like our users in Mexico, we want Argentines to enjoy a simple, global, and transparent financial services. In October 2019, Ripple announced it was spearheading an investment round in Bitso. As Ripple expands ODL in Latin America, so too will our partnership with Bitso. Bitso is already powering US to Mexico remittances using XRP. In the process, the exchange's XRP pair with the Mexican peso was surged ahead of Bitcoin in daily volume. However, it remains to be seen how many regulatory hurdles Ripple will have to navigate to bring ODL to Argentina. The country continues to struggle with inflation and is pushing to increase the use of its peso in order to save it from further devaluation. In line with this effort, the Central Bank of Argentina has banned the use of credit cards to purchase cryptocurrencies. In addition, the government introduced the dollar tax, forcing citizens to pay an additional 30% tax for transactions made in a foreign currency. Absolutely ridiculous. 30% tax just for transactions were made in a foreign currency. Naughty. You clearly need help, need a better system, Again, that word I was using at the weekend. There's a lot of people in very comfortable positions that just want it to move. I want some gains. I want this. I want that. Well, your wants aren't as important as some people's needs, mate. Yeah? As I said at the weekend, a little bit of empathy and compassion goes a long way when you're thinking about other people that actually need something you take for granted, like financial services and instant settlement between everyone you know. Granted, we haven't got instant settlement too quite everywhere just yet. Amazon, still taking 3 to 5 days when I buy off Amazon. But it's getting there. It is getting there. And the reach will continue. But it's not just about currencies, is it? We've got another little story. I want to pick up on this. And I might follow it up in a bit. But Mercedes-Benz and Circular team up to launch a blockchain pilot. I think they're actually going to use blockchain to try and rub the CO2 shit in our face, but we'll see what happens. German luxury automobile maker Mercedes-Benz is focusing on the environment by teaming up with British startup Circular to launch a pilot that promotes the transparency of CO2 emissions. The companies will leverage blockchain tech to track carbon emissions of climate-relevant gases and the amount of secondary material used by the supply chains of battery cell products It plans to have a carbon neutral passenger car fleet ready in less than 20 years. Is that it? 20 years? You can make electric cars already, so what the fuck are you waiting for? It plans to have carbon neutral passenger car fleet ready. What you wait for 20 years? 20 years, mate. Remember the board of management for Daimler AG and Mercedes-Benz AG. We are the first manufacturer to use blockchain technology to map CO2 emissions and the global battery cell supply chain. In doing so, we are laying the cornerstone for effective improvements for the environment and for our business. Blockchain technology aims to transform existing processes in the transportation, food, day labor, and education sectors. And the rest, mate. And the rest. Said it before, said it years ago. Do a lot more than that. As industry leaders explore the technology that underpins Bitcoin or other digital assets, use cases for blockchain are proliferating beyond finance, payments, and banking services, and promise to make complex paperwork, intensive procedures involving multiple partners far more manageable, traceable, and transparent. It is interesting that in 2020, it seems more and more people are actually talking about blockchain moving on and going beyond payments. The transfer of data and value being seamlessly, like we can just send messages now and don't even think about how it happens, it just gets there. And that's what's coming for value. And a lot of people seem to struggle to get their heads around it. A lot of people seem to think it's just currency. It's not just currency. That's just the start. It's just the very beginning. And they're starting in remittance because it's one where it needs help anyway. Remittance payments are slow, they're shit, they're costly. So if there's any industry where you was going to start with a cross-border asset and a bridge asset to bridge multiple currencies and prove that it works as well as you're saying it works, was remittance. Again, it will go to other things, and the internet of value is going to be bigger than most people can imagine. So people need to start waking up to how big it's going to fucking be, basically. It is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Fucking hell. But yeah. Remittance corridors grow. The reach of the IOV grows every fucking day and week at the moment. The implications of blockchain grow every day and every week. It will not be long until every single person is just talking about something to do with blockchain, whether it's a cryptocurrency, it's the database has gone on a DLT ledger or anything. Nurses, doctors and nurses coming on. Do you want to see the new system they've got in work? They're tracking everyone's IDs and medical records through this new ledger system. Not even really understanding what it is or how it works. So most of the world are going to end up like that. They're not going to understand what it does. Just like most people don't really understand the internet. You don't understand internet addresses. We don't understand IP. We don't understand all the HTTPS bullshit. You kind of get it, but you don't fucking get it. Otherwise, you'd be building websites and shit, making a hell of a lot of money online. But you know what I'm getting at? Some people are just going to be like, well, missed that one, didn't we? Missed that one. I tell you what, Sanjo. We missed that Bitcoin thing, didn't we? We missed that Bitcoin thing. If only we'd have known about that. If only there'd have been someone on telling us about that XRP, Could have changed our lives, that. 20k would have been life-changing. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm getting at? If only you knew what was happening and you knew that he was building an internet of value. Go and invest in it, guys. Invest in more than one asset as well. Do yourselves a favour and diversify. And don't listen to anyone who says just go in one asset. They're fucking idiots. Idiots. And they're not investors. The chances taking a fucking pipe dream on one asset. Don't get me wrong, concentrate on one asset so you've got a decent amount of it if you want, like some people did with XRP, before they had to sell a lot, but you know. Anyway, it's Monday. Go and smash today's face in, kick its ass. Have a good week. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Do invest in the internet of value. Make sure you invest in yourself. Don't just sell your time. Live long and hodl, guys. More info about the live streams and that coming out very soon. So stay tuned. And peace out. We love crypto. We love XRP. And we love you. Laters.